Epictetus wisely said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This simple yet powerful advice invites us to live authentically, letting our lives be the testament to our beliefs rather than mere words. If you find yourself acting to impress others, or avoiding action out of fear of what they might think, you have left the path. In our pursuit of validation from those around us, we often play roles that we believe will earn us admiration and respect. However, this performance leads us away from our true calling. The Stoics understood that acting to impress or cower from action out of fear of judgment makes us puppets, controlled by the ever-changing opinions of others, and thus the Stoic rule is clear. True power comes only from within, from the unwavering loyalty to your principles and dreams. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. This isn't just motivational fluff, but a fundamental Stoic principle. If you decide to skip training or that morning walk because you are just not feeling it, the missed session seems like no big deal. But it's not about the session you skipped, it's about the choice you made. That choice speaks volumes. You've just decided to be someone who dodges hard work and commitment, and thus to the Stoics, the missed training is merely a symptom. The real issue is the mentality that allowed it. Because that's the person you chose to be. Someone who lets feelings dictate actions, who steps back when things get hard. Lesson 1. The Unveiled Soul, Embracing Your True Self. Have you ever paused to ask, who am I really beneath the roles I play? How long will you keep your authentic self hidden behind layers of expectation? The Stoics challenge us to uncover our true nature and live in harmony with it. Do not let another day slip by without acknowledging the person you are meant to be. Recognize in this very moment the unique essence that only you possess. You tread paths designed by others. Is this the freedom your soul desires? Take time today to reflect deeply upon your own values and desires. Embrace each moment as an opportunity to express your genuine self. We are not merely existing, we are crafting the narrative of our lives. The fastest route to fulfillment is through unwavering self-honesty and acceptance. The Stoics teach that living in accordance with our true nature is the foundation of virtue. The more you align your actions with your authentic self, the greater peace and joy you will experience. Turn your focus inward today, listening to the quiet voice of your intuition. Pay close attention and observe how your fears and doubts begin to fade. Tomorrow's uncertainties and others' expectations are not yours to bear. To live as a mere reflection of others, what satisfaction can that bring? Life is but a brief flicker in the vast expanse of time. Use your light to illuminate your own path before it dims. Be extraordinary by daring to be unapologetically yourself. Whatever challenges you face, meet them with the strength of your true character. This is your journey alone. The Stoics remind us to walk it with courage and integrity. Extract lessons and wisdom from every experience, both joyful and painful. The individual who truly knows themselves walks with a confidence that cannot be shaken. They outpace those who are lost, trying to be someone they are not. As the sun rises each morning, pose this question to yourself. How will I honor and express my true self today? Your inner strength is a reflection of your commitment to authenticity. External distractions will attempt to sway you, but remain steadfast. Resist the urge to conform when it contradicts your inner truth. Stop diminishing your uniqueness to fit into molds that were never meant for you. Today, make the conscious choice to let your inner voice guide you. Choose integrity over deceit, courage over complacency, virtue over vanity. No matter what pressures or influences surround you, they cannot dictate who you are. You hold the power over your own identity and destiny. Without facing internal challenges, how can we ever hope to grow and evolve? How else can we uncover the depths of our potential and the breadth of our capabilities? If you are encountering obstacles, it signifies that you are on the path of self-discovery. The Stoics teach that adversity is not a hindrance, but a catalyst for personal growth. Epictetus said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." Stand firm in your truth and let not the judgments of others disturb your inner peace. We find greater strength and fulfillment when we embrace our authentic selves. Time flows incessantly like a river, Do not delay in becoming who you truly are. Stay present and allow your genuine self to shine forth without reservation. Bring forth your best self, not a shadow crafted by the expectations of others. The Stoics believed that to live virtuously is to live in accordance with one's true nature, and there is nothing more natural than embracing the person you were always meant to be. In the words of Seneca, "What progress, you ask, have I made? I have begun to be a friend to myself." Let this wisdom guide you in cultivating a deep and lasting friendship with your own soul. Do you fear the criticism that might come from revealing your true self? Remember, the Stoics teach that we cannot control others' opinions, only our response to them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Why allow the fleeting judgments of others to dictate your happiness? Your worth is intrinsic and does not require external validation. Stand confidently in your own understanding of who you are and what you value. Let go of the need to seek approval from those who do not walk your path. In embracing yourself, you free yourself from the chains of others' expectations. Have you considered the cost of living a life that is not your own? The Stoics remind us that the greatest tragedy is to be alive yet never truly live. Seneca advised, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Why continue to wear masks that hide your true face? Each day offers a new chance to reconnect with your authentic self. Take bold steps toward expressing your true nature in all that you do. Feel the liberation that comes from aligning your actions with your innermost beliefs. Experience the serenity that arises when you are no longer in conflict with yourself. Do you believe the journey to self-discovery is too daunting to begin? Remember that even the longest journey starts with a single stride. Modern Stoic philosopher Ryan Holiday reminds us, "When we free ourselves from the burden of outcome, we become empowered." Focus on the process of self-exploration, not the destination. Embrace each moment as an opportunity to learn and grow. Celebrate every insight and revelation as milestones along your path. Let patience and perseverance be your steadfast allies. Understand that the pursuit of authenticity is the most meaningful endeavor you can undertake. Can you envision the ripple effect of living as your true self? Your authenticity not only enriches your life but also inspires those around you. By living your truth, you become a beacon of possibility for others. The Stoics believed in the power of example, influencing others through virtuous living. As you embody your true nature, you contribute to a world rooted in honesty and integrity. Your courage encourages others to shed their own masks and embrace themselves. Collectively, we can cultivate a community where authenticity is celebrated. This is the vision the Stoics held, a society of individuals living in harmony with their true selves. What could be more important than being true to who you are? No amount of success or recognition can compensate for a life lived in disguise. The Stoics teach us that virtue is the highest good, and authenticity is a cornerstone of virtue. Embrace yourself fully, with all your strengths and imperfections. Let your life be a testament to the transformative power of living authentically. Ask yourself one last time, will you choose to honor your true self today? The choice rests solely with you, and there is no better time than now. Unveil your soul, step boldly into your own light, and live the life that is uniquely yours. Lesson 2. The Art of Adaptability. How long will you resist the inevitable tides of change that life brings? The Stoics invite us to not only accept change but to embrace it wholeheartedly. Do not let another moment pass clinging to what was, while missing what could be. Recognize that change is not an adversary, but a constant companion on your journey. You hold tightly to the familiar. Is this the freedom your spirit seeks? Take a moment today to reflect on how adaptability can lead to growth and fulfillment. Embrace each new experience as a chance to evolve into a better version of yourself. We are not static beings. We are ever-changing, like rivers flowing towards the sea. The quickest path to resilience is through the open arms of adaptability. The Stoics teach that flexibility in the face of change is a cornerstone of wisdom. The more you welcome transformation, the more harmonious your life becomes. Turn your gaze forward today, seeing possibilities where you once saw obstacles. Pay attention to how your fears begin to dissolve when you move with change, not against it. Tomorrow's uncertainties are opportunities in disguise, waiting for your embrace. To remain rigid in a fluid world, what satisfaction can that bring? Life is a series of transitions, each a note in the symphony of existence. Use these notes to compose a melody uniquely your own. Be extraordinary by becoming adept at navigating the currents of change. Whatever life presents, meet it with the grace of adaptability. This is your path to walk. The Stoics remind us to do so with flexibility and courage. Extract wisdom from every twist and turn, letting experience be your teacher. The person who adapts swiftly sails ahead of those anchored in the past. They find strength not in resisting the wind, but in adjusting their sails. As dawn breaks each day, ask yourself this pivotal question: how will I adapt and grow with the changes that today will surely bring? Your inner strength is reflected in your ability to be flexible, yet steadfast. External forces may attempt to unbalance you, but you remain centered. Resist the urge to cling to the familiar when it hinders your progress. Stop building walls around yourself. Instead, build bridges to new horizons. Today, make the conscious choice to flow with life's rhythm. Choose openness over resistance, evolution over stagnation, wisdom over ignorance. No matter what changes occur around you, they cannot dictate your inner peace. You possess the power to transform challenges into stepping stones. Without embracing change, how can we uncover the depths of our potential? How else can we experience the fullness of life and all it has to offer? If you find yourself amidst upheaval, it signals that growth is underway. The Stoics teach that change is not a threat, but a natural part of existence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Observe constantly that all things take place by change. Stand firm in your adaptability, and let not the fear of the unknown deter you." We find our true strength when we become like water, flexible yet powerful. Time moves forward relentlessly. Do not resist its flow. Stay present and allow yourself to be shaped by life's experiences. Bring forth your best self, molded by the lessons that change imparts. The Stoics believe that adaptability is essential to living in harmony with nature, and there is nothing more natural than embracing the constant of change. In the words of Epictetus, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Let this wisdom guide you as you navigate the ever-shifting landscape of life. Do you dread the discomfort that change might bring? Remember, the Stoics teach that discomfort is often the precursor to growth. Seneca advised, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Why allow the fear of change to rob you of new beginnings and opportunities? Your resilience is forged in the fires of adaptation and transformation. Stand confidently in the face of uncertainty, knowing it leads to new horizons. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Instead, master your responses. In embracing change, you liberate yourself from the chains of fear and hesitation. Have you considered the beauty that can emerge from embracing the unknown? The Stoics remind us that the universe is in a constant state of flux. Heraclitus, though not a Stoic but a philosopher they respected, said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice." Each moment is an opportunity to experience something new and profound. Take bold steps into uncharted territories, both within and around you. Feel the exhilaration that comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. Experience the joy that arises when you discover strengths you never knew you had. This is the essence of adaptability, finding harmony in the midst of change. Do you believe that holding on to the past will protect you from the future? Remember that clinging to what was can prevent you from seeing what could be. Modern Stoic philosopher Massimo Pigliucci emphasizes practical wisdom in adapting to change. He suggests that by focusing on what we can control, our attitudes and actions, we navigate change more effectively. Embrace each day as a fresh start, a new chapter in your unfolding story. Celebrate the small victories that come from adapting to new circumstances, Let patience and perseverance be the compass that guides you. Understand that adaptability is not a surrender, but a strategic choice to thrive. Can you imagine the possibilities that open up when you become adaptable? Your willingness to change not only enriches your life, but also inspires those around you. By embodying adaptability, you become a catalyst for positive transformation. The Stoics believed in leading by example, influencing others through virtuous living. As you navigate change with grace, you encourage others to do the same. Collectively, we can create a world where adaptability is valued and cultivated. This is the vision the Stoics held, a society resilient and harmonious in the face of change. Your adaptability contributes to a greater good, fostering a community that thrives together. In the grand tapestry of life, what could be more empowering than mastering the art of adaptability? No amount of resistance can halt the march of time and change. The Stoics teach us that wisdom lies in knowing what we can control and accepting what we cannot. Embrace change fully, with all its uncertainties and challenges. Let your life be a testament to the strength found in flexibility and openness. Ask yourself once more, will you choose to embrace change today? The decision is yours alone, and there is no better moment than now. Become like water, adaptable, resilient, and ever-flowing towards new possibilities. Do you resist change because it disrupts your comfort? Consider that comfort zones are often illusions that keep us from our true potential. The Stoics encourage us to find comfort in the uncomfortable, to see change as an ally. Epictetus taught, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." Why let your perspective limit you when it can liberate you? Shift your mindset to see change as an exciting journey rather than a daunting threat. Stand tall amidst the shifting sands, knowing that your core remains steadfast. Let go of rigid expectations and allow life to unfold naturally. In doing so, you transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Have you thought about the wisdom that comes from embracing change? Each new experience enriches your understanding of the world and yourself. The Stoics valued experiential knowledge gained through life's transitions. Seneca wrote, "Every change is a form of liberation. My soul rejoices in it." Why not allow yourself to rejoice in the new paths that change reveals? Take the lessons learned from each experience and weave them into your being. Feel the empowerment that comes from overcoming challenges through adaptability. Experience the fulfillment that arises when you align with life's natural flow. This is the wisdom of adaptability, knowing that every ending is a new beginning. Do you see adaptability as a loss of control? Remember that true control lies in how we respond, not in attempting to halt the inevitable. Modern Stoic thinker William Irvine suggests practicing negative visualization to prepare for change. By contemplating potential challenges, we reduce their impact when they occur. Embrace each scenario as a part of your journey, prepared yet open to possibilities. Celebrate the strength that comes from being both proactive and flexible. Let foresight and adaptability work hand in hand to navigate life's complexities. Understand that adaptability is not weakness but a dynamic form of strength. It is the art of dancing with life's rhythms rather than fighting against them. Can you feel the liberation that adaptability brings? Your willingness to change frees you from the confines of rigidity. By adapting, you become an active participant in your life's unfolding narrative. The Stoics believed that happiness comes from living in accordance with nature. As nature is ever-changing, so too should we be willing to evolve. Your adaptability sets you on a path of continuous growth and self-improvement. Let your journey inspire others to embrace change in their own lives. Together we create a world where flexibility leads to innovation and harmony. In the final reflection, what could be more fulfilling than embracing the art of adaptability? No amount of clinging to the past can prevent the future from arriving. The Stoics teach us that acceptance is the first step towards inner peace. Embrace change fully, recognizing it as an integral part of existence. Let your life be a canvas painted with the vibrant colors of varied experiences. Ask yourself one last time, will you choose to adapt and flourish today? The choice is in your hands. and the moment to act is now. Become the embodiment of adaptability and watch as new doors open before you. Lesson 3. The resilient mind, harnessing inner strength. Have you ever asked yourself what truly anchors you in the storms of life? How long will you allow external circumstances to dictate your inner peace? The Stoics urge us to cultivate a resilient mind, one that remains unshaken amidst chaos. Do not let another day pass surrendering your power to forces beyond your control. Recognize that true strength lies not in avoiding challenges, but in facing them with fortitude. You rely on fleeting comforts. Is this the foundation upon which you wish to build? Take this moment to delve deep into your inner reserves of strength and determination. Embrace each trial as an opportunity to forge a stronger, more resilient self. We are not defined by what happens to us, but by how we choose to respond. The swiftest path to empowerment is through the mastery of our own minds. The Stoics teach that resilience is not merely enduring hardships, but transforming them into growth. The more you exercise your inner strength, the more unassailable you become. Turn inward today and discover the wellspring of courage that resides within. Observe how fear and doubt diminish when met with unwavering resolve. Tomorrow's challenges are but stepping stones on your journey of self-mastery. To be swayed by every gust of wind, what stability can that offer? Life is a series of tests, each designed to reveal our true character. Use these tests to refine yourself, becoming stronger with each endeavor. Be extraordinary by cultivating a mind that remains calm in the face of adversity. Whatever obstacles arise, meet them with the unyielding strength of your inner spirit. This is your arena. The Stoics remind us to enter it with confidence and grace. Extract wisdom from every hardship, letting each lesson fortify your resilience. The individual who masters their mind conquers not just external challenges but themselves. They stand firm where others falter, guided by an inner compass that points true north. As the sun reaches its zenith each day, pose this question to yourself. How will I harness my inner strength to navigate the trials of today? Your resilience is a testament to your commitment to personal growth. External forces may batter you, but they cannot break the fortified walls of your mind. Resist the temptation to yield to despair when faced with difficulty. Stop underestimating the power that lies within you to overcome any obstacle. Today, choose to stand tall, anchoring yourself in the solid ground of self-belief. Choose perseverance over surrender, courage over fear, resilience over fragility. No matter the magnitude of the storms you face, they cannot extinguish your inner light. You hold the key to transforming adversity into triumph. Without testing our limits, how can we ever know the depth of our capabilities? How else can we appreciate the strength that emerges from overcoming? If you are confronted with challenges, it is a sign that you are on the path of growth. The Stoics teach that adversity is the grindstone upon which our resilience is sharpened. Epictetus proclaimed, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Stand firm in your resolve, and let not the tempests of life erode your spirit." We discover our greatest strength when we face our greatest challenges. Time does not pause for our hesitation. Do not delay in fortifying your mind. Stay present, and allow each experience to contribute to your unbreakable core. Bring forth your best self, tempered by trials and strengthened by perseverance. The Stoics believed that resilience is essential to living a virtuous life. And there is nothing more virtuous than standing unshaken amidst life's uncertainties. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Let this wisdom guide you as you cultivate the resilient mind within. Do you fear that you lack the strength to endure life's hardships? Remember, the Stoics teach that we are never given more than we can handle. Seneca advised, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." Why doubt your capacity to rise above when history shows that humans are remarkably resilient? Your spirit has endured every challenge up to this point. Trust in its ability to continue. Stand confidently in your inherent strength, knowing you are equipped to face whatever comes. Let go of the belief that obstacles are insurmountable barriers. In embracing resilience, you transform mountains into molehills and barriers into gateways. Have you considered that resilience is not just about surviving, but thriving? The Stoics remind us that true strength is demonstrated not in avoiding difficulties, but in transcending them. Modern Stoic philosopher Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of the Holocaust, wrote, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Each hardship is an invitation to grow, to adapt, to become more than you were before. Take courageous steps into the realm of possibility, where resilience fuels innovation. Feel the empowerment that comes from knowing you can withstand life's fiercest storms. Experience the liberation that arises when you no longer fear adversity, but welcome it as a catalyst for growth." Do you believe that resilience is a trait only a few possess? Remember that the capacity for inner strength is inherent in all of us. Modern Stoic thinker Ryan Holiday emphasizes that obstacles are opportunities to practice resilience. He writes in, "The obstacle is the way. The obstacle in the path becomes the path." Never forget, within every obstacle is an opportunity to improve our condition. Embrace each challenge as a chance to refine your character and enhance your strength. Celebrate the resilience you've already shown in life's previous trials. Let patience and persistence be the companions that support your journey. Understand that resilience is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Can you envision the impact of embodying resilience in your daily life? Your steadfastness not only benefits you, but inspires those around you. By demonstrating resilience, you become a beacon of hope and strength to others. The Stoics believed in influencing the world through personal example and virtuous living. As you cultivate a resilient mind, you encourage others to discover their own inner strength. Collectively, we can build a community that faces adversity with courage and determination. This is the vision the Stoics held, a society of individuals unafraid of challenges, united in resilience. Your journey strengthens the tapestry of human experience, weaving threads of courage and fortitude. In the grand scheme of existence, what could be more empowering than mastering resilience? No amount of external turmoil can unsettle a mind anchored in inner strength. The Stoics teach us that while we cannot control events, we can control our responses. Embrace resilience fully, recognizing it as the key to unlocking your potential. Let your life be a testament to the unbreakable spirit that resides within. Ask yourself once more, will you choose to harness your inner strength today? The decision rests with you, and there is no better time to begin than now. Forge the resilient mind and face the world with an unshakable confidence. Do you question whether resilience can truly change your life? Consider that every great achievement in history was born from perseverance through adversity. The Stoics understood that resilience is the bedrock upon which greatness is built. Nelson Mandela, embodying modern Stoic principles, spent 27 years in prison yet emerged without bitterness. He said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." Why then should you doubt the transformative power of resilience in your own life? Stand resolute, knowing that each challenge overcome adds to your strength. Let go of limiting beliefs that suggest you are anything less than capable. Have you thought about how resilience shapes your character? Each time you rise after a fall, you redefine what is possible for yourself. The Stoics valued character above all, seeing it as the true measure of a person. Seneca wrote, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." Embrace the refining fires of adversity, knowing they purify and strengthen you. Take pride in the scars that tell the story of your resilience. Feel the deep satisfaction that comes from turning trials into triumphs. Experience the profound peace that arises when you trust in your ability to navigate any storm. Do you see challenges as curses or as opportunities? By shifting your perspective, you unlock the potential hidden within each difficulty. Modern Stoic philosopher Sharon Labelle suggests that obstacles are divine challenges to become our best selves. She writes, "As you think, so you become." Embrace this mindset and watch how resilience transforms your experiences. Celebrate the courage it takes to face adversity head-on. Let gratitude fill your heart for the lessons each challenge brings. Understand that resilience is not just a reaction, but a proactive way of living. Can you feel the strength that resilience offers? Your unwavering mind becomes a fortress against which life's tempests break and dissipate. By cultivating resilience, you take control of your narrative. The Stoics believed that a resilient mind is essential for a fulfilling life. As you harness your inner strength, you step into a version of yourself that is empowered and free. Your resilience sets a powerful example, inspiring others to find their own strength. Together, we can create a world where challenges are met with courage and determination. Your journey towards resilience contributes to a collective spirit of empowerment. In the final contemplation, what could be more liberating than embracing the resilient mind? No external hardship can conquer a spirit fortified by inner strength. The Stoics teach us that our power lies within, untouched by the external world. Embrace resilience fully, letting it permeate every aspect of your being. Let your life stand as a monument to the indomitable human spirit. Ask yourself one last time, will you choose to cultivate resilience today? The choice is yours alone, and the moment to act is upon you. Harness your inner strength and face the world with the unshakable confidence of a resilient mind. Do you worry that embracing resilience means suppressing your emotions? Understand that resilience is not about numbness, but about constructive responses. The Stoics acknowledged emotions but taught not to be ruled by them. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Acknowledge your feelings, but let reason guide your actions. Stand firm in your values, allowing them to steer you through emotional currents. Let emotional intelligence complement your resilience, creating a balanced and robust character. In doing so, you navigate life with both strength and compassion." Have you considered the freedom that comes with resilience? When you are no longer paralyzed by fear or doubt, possibilities abound. The Stoics saw freedom not as the absence of limitations but as the mastery of oneself. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Embrace the autonomy that resilience provides, liberating you from external dependencies. Take ownership of your reactions, and you take ownership of your life. Feel the exhilaration that comes from steering your own course. Experience the joy of living authentically, unencumbered by the weight of external pressures. Do you recognize the ripple effect of your resilience on the world? Your strength becomes a pillar for others to lean on in times of need. The Stoics believed that personal virtue contributes to the greater good. By embodying resilience, you enhance not only your life but also the lives of those around you. Your example encourages others to tap into their own reserves of strength. Together, we build communities fortified by collective resilience. This is the Stoic ideal, a society where each individual's inner strength uplifts the whole. Your journey towards resilience is a gift to yourself and to the world. In the ultimate reflection, what legacy will you leave behind? Let it be one of courage, strength, and unwavering resilience. The Stoics teach us that we cannot control the length of our lives, but we can control its depth. Embrace the resilient mind and live each day to its fullest potential. Let your story be one of triumph over adversity, a beacon for others to follow. Ask yourself one final time, will you choose to harness your inner strength now? The path lies before you, and the time to walk it is today. Forge ahead with the resilient mind and embrace the limitless possibilities that await. Lesson 4. The freedom of acceptance. Have you ever pondered the weight of resisting what life presents to you? How long will you wage war against the unchangeable tides of fate? The Stoics invite us to embrace our destiny with open arms, finding freedom in acceptance. Do not let another day slip away battling the inevitable, exhausting your spirit in the process. Recognize that by accepting what is, you liberate yourself from unnecessary suffering. You cling to control over the uncontrollable. Is this the path to true peace? Take this moment to reflect on how surrendering to life's flow can lead to inner tranquility. Embrace each circumstance as a thread woven into the unique tapestry of your existence. We are not masters of fate, but we are authors of our responses. The swiftest route to serenity is through wholehearted acceptance. The Stoics teach that by loving our fate, amor fati, we transform our lives. The more you welcome what comes, the more harmonious your journey becomes. Turn your gaze inward today and feel the burdens of resistance begin to lift. Observe how anxiety fades when you align with the rhythm of the universe. Tomorrow's twists and turns are not threats but opportunities for growth. To fight against the current, what peace can that bring? Life is a river that flows whether we swim with it or against it. Use its currents to carry you forward, not to drag you under. Be extraordinary by finding freedom in acceptance, a freedom few ever know. Whatever life delivers, meet it with grace and equanimity. This is your voyage. The Stoics remind us to sail with the winds, not against them. Extract wisdom from every situation, seeing each as a lesson in disguise. The individual who embraces fate walks a path free of unnecessary strife. They move with life's ebb and flow, untroubled by its unpredictability. As dawn breaks each morning, ask yourself this vital question: how will I accept and embrace what today unfolds? Your inner peace is a reflection of your willingness to accept reality. External events may challenge you, but they cannot disturb your inner calm unless you allow it. Resist the urge to control what lies beyond your grasp. Stop pouring your energy into changing the unchangeable. Today, choose to flow with life, not against it. Choose acceptance over resistance, peace over turmoil, wisdom over ignorance. No matter what fate presents, it cannot dictate your inner state. You possess the power to find contentment in any circumstance. Without embracing what is, how can we ever find true peace? How else can we experience the fullness of life without constant struggle? If you find yourself wrestling with reality, it signals a need for realignment. The Stoics teach that acceptance is not resignation but a profound form of courage. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny. Stand firm in your acceptance, and let not the turmoil of resistance unsettle you." We discover true liberation when we embrace our fate wholeheartedly. Time marches on relentlessly. Do not waste it in futile opposition. Stay present and allow life's unfolding to guide you gently forward. Bring forth your best self, unburdened by the weight of resistance. The Stoics believe that accepting fate is essential to living in harmony with nature, and there is nothing more natural than flowing with the course of life. In the words of Epictetus, don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well. Let this wisdom guide you as you navigate the currents of existence. Do you fear that acceptance means surrendering your power? Remember, the Stoics teach that true power lies in how we respond, not in altering the course of fate. Seneca advised, "Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant." Why allow yourself to be dragged when you can choose to walk willingly? Your strength is not diminished by acceptance, it is amplified. Stand confidently in your ability to adapt and thrive within life's parameters. Let go of the illusion of control over the uncontrollable. In embracing fate, you unlock a wellspring of inner peace and resilience. Have you considered the peace that comes from aligning with the flow of life? The Stoics remind us that acceptance frees us from the chains of unnecessary suffering. Modern Stoic philosopher Ryan Holiday writes, "To be free of whatever doesn't fully belong to us. Each moment accepted is a moment lived fully and authentically." Take courageous steps towards embracing life's unpredictability. Feel the serenity that emerges when you release the need to control outcomes. Experience the joy of living in harmony with the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. Do you believe that accepting fate robs life of meaning? Remember that meaning is not found in manipulating events, but in how we interpret and respond to them. Modern Stoic thinker Massimo Pigliucci emphasizes that acceptance is an active process. He suggests that by embracing fate, we focus our energy on what truly matters, our own actions and character. Embrace each day as it comes, finding purpose in your responses and choices. Celebrate the freedom that acceptance brings, unshackled from the burdens of resistance. Let patience and understanding be your companions on this path. Understand that acceptance is not passive, but a dynamic engagement with reality. Can you imagine the impact of embracing fate on your daily life? Your acceptance not only brings you peace, but also radiates to those around you. By embodying acceptance, you become a source of calm in a chaotic world. The Stoics believed in influencing others through virtuous living and inner tranquility. As you accept your fate, you encourage others to find peace in their own lives. Collectively, we can create a world where acceptance leads to harmony and understanding. This is the vision the Stoics held, a society living in accord with nature and destiny. Your journey contributes to a greater good, fostering a community grounded in peace. In the grand tapestry of existence, what could be more liberating than embracing fate? No amount of resistance can alter the course of destiny. The Stoics teach us that acceptance is the key to unlocking inner freedom. Embrace fate fully, recognizing it as an integral part of your life's journey. Let your life be a testament to the peace and strength found in acceptance. Ask yourself once more, will you choose to embrace your fate today? The choice is yours alone, and there is no better moment than now. Find freedom in acceptance and watch as peace and fulfillment unfold before you. Do you resist fate because it brings unforeseen challenges? Consider that challenges are opportunities cloaked in adversity. The Stoics encourage us to see obstacles as pathways to growth. Epictetus taught, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." Why let your judgments turn neutral events into sources of distress? Shift your perspective to view each occurrence as a necessary part of your evolution. Stand firm in your acceptance, allowing challenges to refine rather than define you. Let go of the desire to have life conform to your expectations. In doing so, you transform obstacles into stepping stones toward enlightenment. Have you thought about the wisdom that acceptance brings? Each moment of surrender to what is enriches your understanding of life. The Stoics valued the clarity that comes from aligning with reality. Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." Why not allow yourself to experience this happiness through acceptance? Take the lessons life offers without resistance or resentment. Feel the empowerment that comes from living authentically in the present. Experience the fulfillment that arises when you stop fighting against the current of life. This is the wisdom of acceptance, finding peace in the here and now. Do you see acceptance as a loss of ambition or drive? Remember that acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It means engaging with reality effectively. Modern Stoic philosopher William Irvin suggests practicing negative visualization to prepare for life's uncertainties. By contemplating potential challenges, we can accept them more readily when they occur. Embrace your goals while remaining adaptable to the paths that lead there. Celebrate the flexibility that acceptance affords you in pursuing your ambitions. Let resilience and acceptance work together to navigate life's complexities. Understand that acceptance is not giving up, but strategically aligning with reality. Can you feel the liberation that comes from embracing fate? Your willingness to accept frees you from the chains of frustration and discontent. By accepting, you become an active participant in your life's unfolding narrative. The Stoics believed that happiness comes from living in accordance with nature. As nature unfolds without resistance, so too should we flow with life's currents. Your acceptance sets you on a path of peace and fulfillment. Let your journey inspire others to embrace their own fate. Together, we create a world where acceptance leads to collective harmony. In the final reflection, what could be more empowering than embracing the freedom of acceptance? No amount of struggle can change what is destined to be. The Stoics teach us that peace is found not in altering the world, but in aligning with it. Embrace acceptance fully, recognizing it as a profound act of courage and wisdom. Let your life be a canvas painted with the vibrant colors of serenity and understanding. Ask yourself one last time, will you choose to accept and find freedom today? The decision is in your hands. and the moment to act is now. Embrace your fate and discover the boundless peace that acceptance brings. Do you fear that accepting fate diminishes your personal agency? Understand that acceptance empowers you to focus on what you can influence, your own actions and attitudes. The Stoics acknowledged that while we cannot control external events, we have full dominion over ourselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Embrace your role as the captain of your inner world. Stand tall in the knowledge that acceptance enhances your agency by clarifying where your efforts are best placed. Let go of futile endeavors to control the uncontrollable. In doing so, you channel your energy into meaningful actions that reflect your values. Do you see how acceptance can alleviate suffering? Resistance often amplifies pain, while acceptance soothes and heals. The Stoics understood that much of our suffering is self-inflicted through non-acceptance. Epictetus taught, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." Embrace acceptance to release yourself from unnecessary anguish. Celebrate the peace that comes from relinquishing futile struggles. Let acceptance be the balm that eases your wounds and restores your spirit. Understand that by accepting, you choose a path of healing and well-being. Can you feel the completeness that acceptance brings? By embracing all aspects of life, you experience it in its entirety. The Stoics believed that acceptance leads to a rich and fulfilling existence. As you accept your fate, you open yourself to the full spectrum of human experience. Your journey becomes a tapestry woven with threads of joy, sorrow, love, and growth. Let your acceptance be the key that unlocks the depth and breadth of life. Together, we can celebrate the beauty of existence in all its forms. Your path of acceptance enriches not only you, but also the world you touch. What could be more profound than finding freedom in acceptance? No external circumstance can confine a spirit that has embraced its fate. The Stoics teach us that true freedom is internal, unbound by external events. Embrace acceptance fully and discover the limitless horizons it reveals. Let your life shine as an example of the peace and liberation that acceptance brings. Ask yourself one last time, will you choose to accept and be free today? The choice is within you, and the moment is ripe. Step into the freedom of acceptance and let your spirit soar unencumbered.